Connector is the latest sensation to come out of the Romanian hip-hop scene. His latest single still is a smash hit, #1 in the Romanian charts. Singer-songwriter, dancer, actor and producer, Connector is eclectic, mixing rap, hip-hop and soul, R&B and reggae.
Connector fiind MC.
My name is my aim, connecting people, music, states of mind. This idea was my starting point.
Practic de aici a plecat. N-am nimic la bază ca și pregătire în domeniu.
I never studied music, but I play the piano and sing with no formal training, and it's effortless.
Fără să fac vreun exercițiu.
Undoubtedly, it's something I was born with, and that's a big advantage, I think.
Și din punctul ăsta de vedere,
but I grew up with a completely different kind of music around me.
Da, deși am crescut cu un alt gen de muzică.
Oh.
Chuck Berry, Aretha Franklin, Elvis Presley.
Lots of rock and roll, blues and jazz. I think that what I'm doing now is the result of a fusion between the basic natural talent of my nation and the musical education my father gave me.
Dar este educația muzicală pe care mi-a dat tatăl meu.
His fusion is very commercial, and he's not ashamed of that. It's part of his master plan.
Am venit să dau premiul pentru Best Song. Connector!
But it doesn't stop him getting his message across, like when Burning Love was recently crowned Romania's Song of the Year.
Profit de momentul ăsta, sper că, camerele sunt gata, da, sunteți gata? Vreau să vă spun doar atât, acest premiu a fost câștigat de...
On the awards night, Connector said it loud. He's a gypsy, and he's proud.
A fost un act curajos pentru că România este o țară cu oameni.
It needed courage because in Romania there's a lot of prejudice against us. I said to myself, this is the perfect moment to say that a gypsy who doesn't conform to the stereotype exists too. I wanted to show the world that it makes no sense to use the word gypsy as an insult, and to show to people like me that we can do things differently.
Să arăt seminilor mei că se poate și altfel. Eu m-am lovit atât de mult.
I hit this wall of prejudice so often. I look at YouTube and I see thousands of comments, maybe millions, like, yes, it's a good song, he sings well,
cântă bine,
the words are good, the message is good, he dances well, pity he's a gypsy.
Păcat că e țigan.
Well, I am a gypsy.
Sau, da, e țigan.
A mechanic before breaking into music, Connector is no dupe when it comes to talking about other members of his community. When asked about the controversy surrounding France's expulsion of illegal Roma, he expresses his disgust, not with the French attitude, but with the attitude of deportees.
La rădăcinile mele și cred că țin în continuare.
I've kept very close to my roots, and I still do a little, but only a little nowadays when I compare the past to what's happening now.
Cu totul alte ocupații. Arta, meșteșugul, chiar și
before the Roma had lots of different activities in all the arts, in poetry.
E dureros ce se întâmplă.
But today's gypsies have changed.
Stau la marginile orașelor europene și
it's painful, very painful to see. They stay in the suburbs of the big European cities and make us ashamed of them.
Ceva ani în urmă, din câte știu
eu. A few years ago, Sarkozy supported Romania's entry into the EU, so I don't think what he's doing now is premeditated. At the risk of disappointing my fellows, I support what he's doing. It's an excellent initiative.
Spun că este o inițiativă excelentă.
The only answer to today's problems, insists Connector, is education. Either that or music.
Există un mit în care Dumnezeu a împărțit meserii.
There's a myth that says God handed out everyone's careers. Craftsmen, painters and decorators, doctors and engineers. He shared out everything. The last one in the queue was the gypsy, with feathers in his hair, fresh out of the hen house, because as usual he'd been lazy having a nap. And he asked God, "What are you giving me?" God said, "I've got nothing left, you got here too late." So the gypsy started to walk away, but as God is good, he called him back, saying, "Hang on a second, I've got something for you." And he gave him a violin. It should be like a law. Music is one of our greatest qualities, and we should work at it.
Asta ar trebui să fie litere de lege pentru ei. Este una din puținele calități pe care le avem. Got my back black, so you keep me on the track. But what the I'm talking about, piece of my stuff and I'm out. Hey yeah, watch the moves. And if you confused, watch Euronews.